Hello, Blackpool. It's lovely to be back. I'm in a dead good mood tonight. I've just sold my house. £250,000. Cash purchase. I don't know what the council are going to say on Monday morning, like. I've been in Blackpool that long, I got a poll tax bill this morning. Been here 3 days waiting for this. Fantastic. It was nice to get away, to be honest with you. I'm all the way from Newcastle. And it was nice to have a few days break, because I've had nothing but hassle in January. It's bills, bills and more bills. I got a knock on the door the other day from the double glazing man. Got the double glazing fitted about 6 months ago. He said, "We've come to take the windows out, pet, because you haven't paid your bills." I said, "The salesman told us they would pay for themselves in 2 years." Haven't we all been busy at Christmas? Thank God he's turned that sound effect off. There was 3 of us up here. It's like working with the Supremes. Yes, we've all had a busy Christmas, haven't we? Christmas parties. I was so busy I had 2 gigs in December. I did a party for the old folks. They had their turkey dinner. Lovely smell all morning of turkey. I took my husband along to that one because he's getting on a bit, you know. And he's a bit deaf. And I'd done my first half and I sat down for a drink and this woman sat next to us. She says, "I'm really enjoying your show, pet." My husband says, "What did she say?" I said, she said she's really enjoying the show." He says, "All right." She says, "Where are you from, sweetheart?" I said, "Newcastle." He says, "What did she say?" I said, "She's asking where we're from." I said, "Newcastle." He says, "Okay." She says, "You know, I went to Newcastle years ago. I went to one of them conferences in a posh hotel. And I met this guy. He bought us drinks all night. He bought us dinner. And then I spent the night in his bedroom." Oh, I said, "That sounds dead romantic." She said, "Not really. It was the worst sexual experience I've ever had in my life." He says, "What did she say?" I said, "She thinks she knows you." And then I did the Alzheimer's dinner. Oh, my God. I had to do an hour and 15 minutes. It was a charity thing, so I did it on the cheap. I stood on the stage and I told my first gag. I thought, I don't know how this is going to go. They were rolling in their seats. So I told the same gag again and again and again for an hour. I came off, the man said, "How do you remember all them gags?" Listen, I had to take a bit of time off last year because I wasn't very well. Ladies, I had a few women's problems. And it's difficult to find a doctor who's older than you when you're getting on a bit, isn't it? I got in there and he was gorgeous. He was lovely, the doctor. I tell you what, he had me flat on my back. I had everything open but my eyes. He gave us a good examination. He said, "Maggie, I think you've got fibroids." I said, "That's a breakfast cereal, isn't it?" "Fibroids? What's that?" He said, "No, you're going to need the operation. You're going to need a hysterectomy." So I thought, right, he booked us in. I got to the hospital. No bed ready for us. They had us on a trolley in the corridor. I'm lying there with one of them daft nighties with a big split up the back and a tiny little towel to hide me bits. I'd been there half an hour. This guy comes along in a white coat. He lifted up the blankets, opened me legs and had a bit poke around. Half an hour later, 2 of them in white coats. Lifted up the blanket, opened the legs, bit poke about. Half an hour later, 3 of them in white coats, one of them had a camera. I said, "Listen, do you know who I am? I've been here an hour and a half." He said, "I don't know, pet, we're just here decorating the corridors." Have you got mixed wards down here in the hospitals? Oh, there's men and women in the same wards where I'm from, you know. There's some goings on after dark, I can tell you. I had Mr. Watson on my left-hand side. His wife was there all day, every day. Devoted woman she was. I said one day when she got out, "If you don't mind me saying so, your wife's devoted. She's here all day, every day." He said, "I know." He said, "I got made redundant, you know. She was right there by my side." And then we lost the house. She was right there by my side. I lost my friend in a car accident. She was right there by my side. And now I'm ill. She's here every day, right there by my side. I said, "I think she's a lovely woman." He says, "I think she's the bugger that's bringing us all the bad luck." And Mrs. Baxter on the other side of us. Girls, all night long. "Nurse, nurse, nurse." I said, "You better have a word with her. I'm going to suffocate her. I've had no sleep in here." She went over the nurse. She said, Mrs. Baxter, what's the problem? You're keeping everybody awake. She said, nurse, I can't feel my legs. She said, I'm not surprised we've amputated your arms. My friend rang the hospital, you know, the other day. Now, what I'd like to ask is, how come these medical receptionists, they always sing when they answer the phone, don't they? Good morning, General Hospital. Can I help you? She said, can you tell us how Natalie Drew is on Ward 5, please? Hold the line a moment. Natalie Drew on Ward 5. She's doing fine. She's had the operation. She'll be home on Wednesday. Thanks very much. Can I ask who's calling? She said, yes, it's Natalie Drew, Ward 5. No bugger's telling us anything in here. I was so disillusioned. I'll tell you what, the dentists are no better. I was just looking at your teeth and it reminded us. Put them back in, pet. They're on the table. It doesn't look nice. I rang the dentist. Has anybody had a tooth out lately? I rang the dentist the other day. I said, how much is it for a tooth out? He said, it's 40 quid. Oh, I said, that's a bit steep. I only had 2 gigs in December. He said, we'll do it for 30 without an anaesthetic. I said, it's still a bit steep. Have you got no else? He said, we'll do it for 20. The YTS will do it in the back with the pliers. I said, smash and book me husband in for next week. No, I was very disillusioned with the NHS, and the first thing I did when I came out was go on one of these first aid courses. 3 days and you're qualified. Have we got any first aiders in the house? Where? Put your hand up if you're fit. We've got one between all of us. So if you're feeling ill, everybody, go that way, because he's mine. To celebrate passing my course and my new qualifications, I got myself one of them nurses' uniforms from the Ann Summers shop in the Metro Centre. Fantastic. And I was coming back through the Metro Centre and I got an opportunity to use my newfound skills. I seen a man lying on the floor, big crowd of people around him. I licked the old lips, you know, and I ran over. I'm down on my hands and knees. Oh, he had no teeth in, just like you. I'm giving it what for? And I felt this hand on my shoulder. It was a policeman. He said, Madam, would you mind, we're trying to arrest him for shoplifting. Bless. Now, the other thing I've been up to this year, because I thought I'd tell you a bit what I was up to since we've last spoken. I've started fostering kids. I answered those adverts on the television, you know, when the kid looks dead sad, but they're pretty, but they're sad, and they look needy. And they sent me a lovely little child. He had one of them hadden-out faces and bony little legs. He walked in the door, he was only that high. He says, "Get a tab." I said, "Son, you're only this big. You're not supposed to smoke." He says, "I know, I smoke 20 a day, they've stunted me growth." Now, you've got to be politically correct when you've got foster children in the house, because the social service give you the once-over to make sure that you're okay. And you're not allowed to talk about sex anymore. So we changed the word sex, or nookie, to sewing machine. And for 3 months, whilst we had the children, my husband, every day, "Can we get the sewing machine out?" I said, "No, the children are upstairs, they'll hear us." The next day, "Can we get the sewing machine out?" "No, they're in the garden, they'll be in any minute." 3 months this went on. And finally, they went for a home visit. I said, "Do you want to get the sewing machine out, sweetheart?" He said, "No, I've done it by hand." Listen, it's been lovely chatting and catching up with you. My name is Maggie May and you've been fantastic. I'm going to love you and leave you with a song. Before I do, please say thank you to these lads, because they are brilliant. Love you and leave you like this. Thank you. In my heyday, young men wrote to me. Everybody seemed to have time to devote to me. Everyone I saw, they swore they knew me once upon a summer. Main attraction couldn't buy a seat. The celebrity, we died to meet. I've had every accolade bestowed on me. So you see, if Though you try to learn to act like you're above it all, everything I did, the world applauded once upon a song. Framed citations hung on every wall. Got a scrapbook full of quotes, I can't recall them all. There was times I thought the world belonged to me. So you see, I never sing another song. It would not be. I've had my share of pain. You're my day. Sing another song. Oh, take another bow. I would get by, but I'm not sure how. But I'm not sure how.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maggie May. Take it back, Maggie. Take it back, Maggie. Well done. Great stuff. Well done. Hey, I tell you what, you're still singing well as well.
Oh, thank you.
Now, obviously, that was just a segment of what you normally do. You can work anyway, so if any of the bookers do want to know, you can work a little bit naughty if needs be, and you can work squeaky clean.
Oh, yes. Can you do us a favour?
I'll try.
Can I hold that?
Would you like to?
I think I've deserved it because I've waited long enough. In any case, that camera can't see us. It's all about me. It's not all about you, you know, Steve. Yes, I've got no bookings in the diary, so my number is in the book. There's cards on the table. And can you do us a favour before I go? Can everybody that's got one of my torches just switch it on and give us a wave? It's got to be more than that. Come on. I'm not coming around to take them back off you, you know. Fantastic. See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, one more time for Maggie May.